something we do. Music is good and music is right, and music can stand strong right through the night, and music can hold you, music can keep you safe from harm in her beautiful arms. Music is you, and thing we do, the thing we do, it's the thing we do, it's the thing I do to get me through. It's the thing I do to get me through. It's the thing I do to get me through. It's the thing I do to get me hope for a generation just beyond my reach, beyond my sight. Hope for a generation. Hope for a generation just beyond my reach, not beyond my sight. Hope for a generation. Hope for a generation just beyond my reach, not beyond my sight. Hope for a generation. Kia ora mai tātou, morena everyone, welcome into our space this morning. Welcome into our session, Ngākau Oho, all about contributing to ourselves, awakening our balance, or having tools that kind of awaken our balance and contribute to us maintaining those spaces when we come into challenges. We will just kapi tō karu, close the eyes, have a nice big breath, and we will just start with our karakia. Tuki nui te tuki tuki roa, te tuki ko tuki nātu tēnei tuki ko te tuki nā runga ue te mana. Ka hinga tāne, ka tākoto kei raro, kei ngā manu i runga i raro, tāwhiwhi te tuki nei. Kapa te tuki kei hoa ki ka tapu ka noa, tēnā te hau, ta hau o tū, ta hau o tāwhiri mātia. Wāria ki runga, wāria ki raro, tākoto tuturu whakamaua ki a tīna. Haumi e hui e, tā iki e. Morena everyone, no mai haru mai whakatau mai. Just coming in and settle into our space. If you're new, just come in and relax into your space, or we just bring a bit of wai, your Rakau, and just an open mind. Just open mind just allows things to just flow a little bit better, for us to connect a little bit better, so we can leave a lot of expectations and things like that at the door where we can come into the space, because when we turn down the volume of all of those other things, it just allows our inner voices and our silence to be heard. So just coming in and just looking after your space also, Whānau, when we're doing our movement and things like that, if things are hindering the tinana or the body or flexibility or things like that, just to the best of your ability, moving through the 50 minutes that we have together, just to your ability. If it is challenging, then just pull back a little bit or just take a little time out. But really the whole kaupapa is about mana mo te hake in one sense, and just looking after your space. But not only in here, out there, as we journey through our journeys, and we all have these journeys in life. So just looking after our spaces in that capacity. Ngākau Oho, all about, bringing in our components and just sort of tapping a little bit each time, because we become repetitive in these things, so they become more of a familiar space. Just sort of coming back in and sitting back into the manawa, so that also becomes a more of a familiar space, and it starts to become a, I don't like using the word, but a resource for us to step out of all this busyness that happens and step back into the manawa, or, through our kote pito, through our haimata, through your movement. It just shifts stuff. It just shifts our energy. It changes our state of consciousness, whatever that is at the time that we want to shift. And experiences enrich us, enrich the body and the mind. Sometimes it's getting over the hurdle of all those outer distractions, to get all the noise that starts to amp up in our environments, and sort of we start to tune into those. It's having the capability to turn those down a little bit, so we can sort of pull things through alignment. And through alignment, you come into a high level of order in yourself. Things start to align, and there's an order in what starts to take place, so we can wake up in the morning without thinking of all the stresses and problems, and all the issues, and all the tension and everything that was the day before, the week before, the month before, last year. It is because when we repeat these day in and day out, and we wake up and we kind of are always constantly thinking of those things that are actually sit in the past, it's very we are we kind of end up getting locked in the past, and it's hard to shift from here, because now I start the day already back there, kind of thing. And it's hard to bring forth what I would like to create, because all my focus and attention, and where focus goes and attention goes, energy will flow too. So if I wake up thinking of that, all the energy will flow back to there, and there I am again, same place as I was yesterday, same place as I was last week, same place as I was last month. So it's kind of break the those repetitive cycles that we kind of have, and sort of tune into what you want to create. Like, what does your greatness look like? What does your greater self look like? This all this potential we have, and why wouldn't we push it into our creative spaces? And this is all part of our breath, drawing back up into our creative aspects of ourselves, into our manawa, into our that create clarity, create a bit of order, and we start to fire off our creative sides instead of kind of sitting back in there. And we begin to our whakaaro, or the way we think, starts to change. So when we start to become creative, we start to think a little bit different. We are thinking more in front of us, and we kind of can, because it's a creative aspect, we think from the present moment into the path ahead of us. And what will in the Hinengaro, or nine wine, it will connect. So when we think of our creative spaces, and we think about from here and what we would like to do, and what I was just talking about, that what does our greatness look like, all of that stuff starts to link, and our whakaaro, the way we think, starts to shift. Hence the thinking about what we're thinking about. So it really does help us shift. And as you shift through those spaces, the evidence will show up will feed back to us from our environment. We start having tohu and things like that, signs that show up, and it gets a little bit surreal. It's kind of stuff that comes out of left field, kind of thing, not the stuff I'm controlling to make happen, that's a very, we are very kind of in the third dimension, or we're very in our physical spaces. I'm talking about all the stuff that kind of just, some people would call it a coincidence or something like that. So our environment will feed back to us, and it's to just give some effort to work on the skill that elevates our energy, just away from the constant distractions and cycles and things like that, so we kind of don't get hijacked. We kind of maintain our self wānanga, so to speak. Our future inspirations, instead of being siphoned into our things that have already happened, that we kind of sit in the past, things that have sort of taken place. and what is what is, what works, what's beneficial to us. The potential of rewriting our future, if you wanted to call it that, or rewriting our story, rewriting our script, things like that. We have all this potential and all this capacity to draw our focus to another point that serves the greatness of us. Kapoi. So just things to consider when we come back into our manawa. Hence, when we sit into the manawa, it really does, we kind of feel our way through. Instead of thinking our way out, we feel our way out. And it's it takes trust. It takes time for us to come back to the heart, to come out of all of our analytical thinking, all that noise, and come back and sit here. And sometimes it can be a quiet space. So hence, but it's nice to be quiet. We start to move out of all those modes that we kind of are reacting from and reacting to, and it allows the sound within our silence to be heard. So it's a nice space to, and our manawa activates all this energy through us, connects all our, connects the other two hearts, connects all our systems, connects us to our space, our environment, things like this. So it's a very powerful place for us. Later, we'll jump into our mahi this morning. Remember, if you have your own stretches or anything like that, you'd like to draw attention to our space, so our tinana and everything sort of aligns into our 45 minutes we have. Ki te pai. Really good to do on a daily basis because it keeps energy flowing through the body, keeps our flexibility, keeps all our joints open, keeps our our physical aspect for energy that flows through us. Nice, find your space and take a deep breath in. Haki waho. Intertwine your fingers and palms are facing up on your lap. As we take our first breath in, roll the wrists up over the upoko. This morning, just looking straight ahead and panato ringa, or panato ringa ringa. Pushing your arms and your hands towards the top of your whare, stretch through your tuara all the way to the base of your spine. Haki waho, release the breath, exhale, just roll the hands back onto the lap, palms facing up. If you're used to it, nice to close the eyes, haki roto, up over the top. Stretch, push, open, connect. Our awareness here. Haki waho. Palms facing up. No haki roto. Your breath in. Hold at the top. Panato ringa ringa. Stretch. Haki waho. This time, hands up over the back of the upoko. Mahi pēnei, just do stretch and open through the back of the kaki. Always nice to keep this area open, clear. Just keep your breath flowing. Just at your natural rhythm. Nice, release the pressure from your arms. This time we roll, come back under the kauai. Haki waho. Bring ourselves down. This morning, huri hia te upoko ki Māui. So just turning the head to the left, pushing the kauai or your chin towards your shoulder and looking on papa, looking onto the ground behind your shoulder. Keeping the back straight. Nice, coming back to centre, whakawhiti, cross to our other side. Sometimes it can take a little bit just to even get the balance of sitting in some of these positions. Come back to the centre. Ka Goodbye, just drop your chin, your kauai ki te poho, chin to the chest, towards the chest. Goodbye, just roll up to the left. Nice, back down across the front. Up ki matau, across to our left. It's mahi pēnei. It's nice to stretch, just have some movement through the kaki. Nice, one more, come across, ki matau. Nice, coming back to centre, with the upoko, it's time leaning forward. Walk out on your fingertips, depending on how you're seated. Your legs are in the V position, you'll feel it through the back of the wawa. Goodbye, just walk out on your fingertips as far as you can. It'll change depending on your position of sitting, but nice to alternate this. Just contributes to a different area of the tinana. If you're in a seat, feet flat on papa, see if you can shift forward. Just allow your hands to sit on your shins, support you on your shins or on your ankles, or if your hands can touch the ground, or just on your lap leaning forward. Nice, coming back up to center, take your breath in. It's our second breath, haki waho. As you release the breath, same position. This kaupapa and example is just to, show that in the second breath, it allows us to move deeper into the position. Just a little bit deeper. Nice, back up to center, ki roto. Haki waho. This time, ki maui, straw towards your knee. Kauai ki te turi. Nice, just open it up around the tinana. Right, back up to center. Ki roto. Haki waho. Ki matau. It's nice to keep our tinana supple, open. Nice, come back up to center. Just take your breath in. Remember, out to the side. Haki waho. This morning, taking the right hand over the left knee. And just turning the tinana. Use the other hand just to stabilize yourself. Behind you. Just a nice twist through the tuara. Through the back, through the spine. Nice, back to center. Take your breath in. Cross to our other side. Left hand over the right knee. Turn the tinana. Keep your breath flowing. Nice, coming back to center. Straw this morning, lifting out turi, feet flat on papa, wider than the hope. To begin with, stabilize yourself with your hands at your back, mahi pēnei, and just roll the knees across the front of the tinana. Right. As you get familiar, just start to bring yourself upright a bit more. But you'll start to feel this all through our hope, base of our spine. Really good to keep these places so they don't lock. Start to seize. Keep our hope open. Movement. Nice. 2 more. Bye bye. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Find your position. Coming in. Sitting in our manawa this morning. base of our heart. The river of our mana. Start to relax the tinana. Just come into the present. Leave all that other stuff at the door. Just be with yourself this morning, this time. Come out of your busy schedule. Just be present here. Kapito karu. Listen to your breath. Feel its natural rhythm. Feel the beat of your manawa, the beat of your heart. Begin to relax from the top of the upoko. You're starting to relax. Those intrinsic muscles across the top of our upoko, through our scalp, coming onto our rai, around our forehead. Allow that to sit at ease. We come down onto the kānuhi, all around the eyes, your cheeks, your ihu, your waha. All those intrinsic muscles that create expression. Allow those to all relax, sit at ease. So we start to connect inward towards our manawa. Relax your kauai. Allow your jaw to sit at ease. Relax your jaw, sides of your upoko. Round to the back as we come onto our kaki. Our koka through our neck and throat area. Coming onto the shoulders. Down through our ringa, through our arms, elbows, forearms. Down into our ringa, all the way to the tips of our fingers. Drop your shoulders. Becoming present with what we're doing, what you are doing. Across your poho, across the chest and the upper back, through the shoulder blades, down into our upper puku or the solar plex area, into the center of our tuara, center of our back. Into the lower puku and the lower back. Allow your natural rhythm of breathing. Feel your body release all the tension, feel yourself relax through the sides of the tinana, down onto the hope, down tension, allow our internal organs to relax. Feel your breath move with ease through your tinana. Through our hope, base of our spine, the bottom of our tuara, our uri, through our groin area. Allow your hips to relax and release. Onto our waiwai, through our upper legs, through our thighs. down onto our turi around our knees. Let everything to relax. No tension, no holding. Down into our shins, our calves, to our ankles, through to our heels. Through your feet all the way to the tips of your toes. Just release, relax. Whakatau, to settle. Settle yourself, settle the space. Begin to elongate your breath. Just making it longer, slower, deeper. And sense what that feels like within your tinana. Keeping our back straight. Our first breath, draw from your base, off your uri. Hakiroto, slow draw our breath through our central po, through our center. Sense yourself rise upon the breeze of your breath, so it rises through your tinana. All the way to the top of the upoko, our crown, hold at the top. Release your breath. Hold at the bottom. Hakiroto, breath in. All the way to the top of the upoko. Hold the top. Our pumotomoto, our crown. Release the breath, haki waho. Release all the breath. Release, 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 and hold at the bottom. Hakiroto, breath in. All the way to the top. Feel your energy move through your center, through your breath. Hold at the top of the upoko. At your crown, feel your focus sitting at your crown as you hold the breath. Haki waho. Release the breath, release, release. All the way to the bottom and hold. Hakiroto. Just coming back to our elongated breath. Just maintain a longer, deeper breath. Bring our attention to our manawa, center of our poho if this helps, center of your chest, to our heart space, to our manawa. Begin to breathe in and out of the heart. Hakiroto, Aki waho. Just keep your elongated breath, breathing in and out of the heart. Feel your focus, your attention ki tō manoa. Sense yourself connect through the breath. And feel yourself enter the center, into manoa. And sense it's ihi rangaranga, it's Māori, it's life force, it's vibration. As we continue, keep our elongated breath as we breathe in and out of the heart. Sense its glow. Sense its warmth, sense its energy. Keeping our breath slow and deep. Feel yourself connected to manoa. Keep your breath flowing. Feel yourself sitting within the center of your manoa. It's Māori, it's life force that pulsates from the heart through our tinana, through every cell. Your body. It's glow, it's warmth. Pulse, unconditional aroha. It's life force of no judgment. It's aroha with no conditions. It's the warmth. Through our tinana, the glow becomes brighter. Keep our elongated breath, breathing in and out of our manoa. A sense of gratitude that sits within our center. Be thankful for all things. The heart that connects us to each other, to all things. flush energy o te manawa. From the top of your upoko, flushing through our tinana. The warmth, the energy that comes from our manawa, flushing through our tinana. Down onto our kaki. Through our shoulders and down through our ringaringa. Sense its warmth or its glow. It flows through our tinana, through our poho and upper back. So we flush it through our tinana, this unconditional aroha flows through us, flush through your internal organs, sense it move through your whole self, down into our hope. Flushing down through our wawai, through our turi. Through our calves into our heels, all the way through to the tips of our toes. Sense this pulsing energy of our heart, our life force pulsating through us. Coming into our 3 breaths. The top of the upoko and expand your poho. Drawing breath of your higher faculties, of our higher self, this place of our knowing. Expand your manawa. Allow the breath to flow out through our feet to papa. Hakiroto within. Haki waho. Just allow the breath to flow down through the tinana, through the feet, ki papa. Hakiroto. Haki waho. Slowly just coming back to our natural rhythm of breathing. Start to come back to the tinana. Sprinkle your fingers, your toes when you're ready. Just back to our physical. The physicality of ourselves. Open the eyes when you're ready. Mindful that we come into our movement, our kōtipito. We are pouring ourselves in the world of light, acknowledging our essence, creating space, or creating a peaceful space for our generations that are to come. By just flow through as best you can. So we come up and starting into taira whiti. When you're ready, coming up onto our feet. If you're used to this, begin to find your fluidity in the movement. If you're just coming in, just follow through the best you can. It's just nice to express and open through the tinana. Different positions, open through the body. Just be mindful about our actions, our intent. Ha ki roto, breath in. Ha ki wako. Nice. Sense, find, feel your center. Ko te pito. Acknowledge our source. Apai. Tū whera mai kia rangi nui. Tā mawaki a papatuanuku. Ko te pito. Krutia te Māori, grasp, acknowledge your life force. Hei o ranga Wairua. Hei o ranga Hinengaro. Hei o ranga Tinana. Hei o ranga Whānau. Ko te pito, te in your center. Te tūtama wahine. Ko te tūtama tāne. Ko te pito, your center, acknowledge your source. Ki whakamuri. Ngātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei o ranga. Mo Ngāori. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. For our generations are to come, be well. Tūpuna ta Māori, kōrero mai, te hei. From our taira whiti, huri ki te taitonga, to ourselves. Find your rhythm. Exhale, in your center. Ko te pito, your source. Whera mai kia rangiru. Tā mawaki a papatuanuku. Ko te pito. Kia te mau. I oranga Wairua. Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. To your center. Te tūtama wahine. Te tūtama tāne. Ko te pito. Your balance seat. In the balance, your masculine, your feminine. O ki whakamuri. A ngātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. O Ngāori. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. Tūkuna ta Māori. Ti hei, huri ki te tai, Uauru, to our west. To our center. Whera mai kia rangi. Papatuanuku. Your center. Utia te Māori. Wairua. Hinengaro. Tinana. Whānau, turn to your source, center. Tūtama wahine, so acknowledge your feminine. Acknowledge your masculine, take your seat within its balanced center. Ko te pito, ko ki whakamuri. Mea ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga, mo Ngāori, whakaheke. Ko te pito. Tūpuna ta Māori, ti hei. Huri ki te tai tukarau. These are our 4 directions. Our 4 rhythms, all people. Release your breath. Acknowledge your center. Tū whera mai, kia rangiru. Papatuanuku. Pito. Utia te Māori. Wairua. Hinengaro. Hei oranga tinana, hei oranga whānau, o te pito. Te tūtama wahine, o te tūtama tāne, te pito, your source, your centre. Ki whakamuri, a ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga, be well, o ngā uri, waka heke, o te pito. For our generations that are to come, tūpuna ta Māori, ti hei, coming back to our centre, ākina, āputa. Where is this place for you this morning? Palms are facing forward. Pito karu, closing the eyes, shoulders are back, poho is forward, tilt your upoko. So if you're looking to the top of your maunga, the rising sun of the Manui Te Rā, eyes, keep your breath flowing. Maybe this morning it is water flowing over your feet, currents of your whenua. Maybe the gaze across your roto, across your lake. Nice. Sense the space. As we take our breath in, haki roto, haki wahu. Nice. That's a really nice one to spend some time with. Whānau, bringing our short Rakau up in this morning. Same mahi we used on Wednesday. Kapai. Short Rakau, palms are facing up. Kapai to start with, mahi pēnei. Take the right hand, draw up, center of your paw, down towards your uri. Mahi pēnei. So your Rakau should be, what's this? Vertically parallel with the tinana through its center. Just to start with. Just coming back to some of our short mahi, short Rakau mahi. It's nice for our kinesthetic awareness, a balance of movement, balance of our mind connected to the tinana. Nice, two more. We come back to center. It's really nice to spend some time with, even in the end of the day, just to release all that stuff that comes to us in the daytime. Back to center. Take our Rakau into our kimatau, to our right hand. Kapai, and slowly, just to begin with, so you get used to it, just tapping the Rakau up the right side of the shin. Kapai staying off the bone, just above the ankle and below the knee. Slowly tapping, bring your Rakau slowly around towards the front. Kia tūpato, so just be careful. The shin, just until you get used to it. But you get used to your rhythm, to your pressure. You may feel some places that are a little bit, feel different to the other spots in your tinana. It's nice to spend time and just tap those spaces. Keep energy moving. It's all about self-aroha, about the self-care, how we can maintain our balance, maintain our self-care. So energy doesn't get stagnant, keeps sitting in the body, makes us unwell. Nice. Two more. Burn down towards the ankle, back up towards the knee, back towards the ankle. One more. Back down towards the ankle. Nice, kapai. Bring our Rakau back to center. Palms are facing up. This time start with the left side. Mahi pēnei. Back to center. Should be vertically parallel. I hope I'm getting that right. With your tinana. So it should align through your center. That central po that we talk about. Nice, just allow your hands to roll, your arms to turn, your ringa just to turn. Just feel your movement in your shoulders. Just trying to keep that Rakau straight through our centre. Nice, 2 more. Coming back to centre. Ka pai. This time, ki Māui. Mahi pēnei, same mahi, ka tūpato. Get used to your tapping, your speed, your pressure, your connection to the tinana, connection to what's coming up, what you're feeling. It's our self-awareness also, you know, our self-awareness around our tinana, where stuff is sitting. Allow all of that stuff to keep moving, not to sit stagnant in the tinana. Nice, 2 more, below the knee, back down towards the ankle. Nice, ka pai. Bring our Rakau back to centre. Ki ana, bring our short Rakau down. Long Rakau, start to open up the movement through the tinana. Palms are facing down, find your stance. Up over the top. Tap the lower back if you can. If you can't, just to your capacity. Sometimes it takes a little bit just to push past the hurdles that we're used to, or push past those places that we usually stop. By 2 more, coming back up onto the shoulders. So allow the hands to sit out to the side. Mahi pēnei, circulate the hands. Circulate forward, sense and feel your Rakau hikoi up the back of your kaki. And allow it just to sit the base at the top of your kaki, at the top of your neck, at the base of your skull. Remember, if you are anything coming up, just allow yourself to stop and apply pressure with your Rakau until it dissipates. Connect to it. Pai huri here. Coming back the other way. Now the Rakau to walk down the back of the kaki. This is a real nice one, especially at the end of the day. Just to open up all of this pathway through the kaki. Nice, Rakau back up over the front. Palms are facing down, mahi pēnei. This one is just focusing on the hands pushing forward. Feel your weight shift from side to side, just to begin to activate the tinana. Nice, 2 more, and just allow the elbows to sweep the front of the tinana. Nice, mahi pēnei, across the front. Just allow the heels to lift off the floor if they need to. Feel the movement open up through the shoulder blades or through the tuara. Nice, mahi. Coming back to our centre after 2 more. Ka pai, touch that. Bring the Rakau back to centre. Up onto the poho. Mahi pēnei. Sweep across the tinana out to the side. Lift the heel. And allow that opposite leg just to pivot on the ball. Just looking after our turi all through our knees so we're not tweaking anything. Up by 2 more and then up over the shoulders. You'll feel a little bit different in the stretch. Up by, here we go. Mahi pēnei. Push the Rakau out. Up over the shoulders. Your breath moving, pivot off the feet. Nice, coming back to 2 more, coming back to centre. Nice, back to center. Palms are facing up. Mahi pēnei. Just bringing the Rakau to eye level. Again, just feel your weight shift. Feel the rhythm of your tinana. Your hope all the way down through your tuara. Through your hope. Nice, 2 more. Again, and out over the shoulders. Bye. Mahi pēnei. Move it off the feet. Nice. Nice sweeps across the front of the tinana, just to your ability. Just find your speed. Sometimes that may change in the mornings depending where we are. Your breath flowing. Nice, 2 more. Back to Pautamaki mua. Ngā Rakau back to center. Mahi pēnei, feet are parallel, straw back, feel the weight shift, push the Rakau forward. Full extension. Your breath moving. Nice. Ki tō waiwai. Start to lift the waiwai. Mahi pēnei. Nice. This nice engagement through the hope, the lower puku. Feel your balance, feel your weight shift. Now by 2 more, we just come back to our feet are parallel. Now Rakau, so we'll be moving around our tinana. Right back to parallel. Mahi pēnei. Nice, keep your breath flowing. It's a nice one just to practice. Prakatihi outside of our sessions. Nice to be outside on papa. Remember our intention with this one. Just to clear our space, just to clear our space. Clear our energetic field. Kapi to karu, close the eyes. When you're ready, feel the breath of your Rakau. Sweep your tinana. Brush past your kiri. Draw in your karakia, your taku taku. By 2 more, coming back to center. Wai mahi pēnei. Now the seat, the back and the front. Same intention, just to clear our space. All that stuff that can be projected towards us, that's not ours to carry. All those things. Nice, keep your breath flowing. 2 more. Let's bring our Rakau back to center. Palms facing down, roll the wrist back. Back to the poho. And pana toha. From the puku. Engage your diaphragm. Engage the puku. More mahi just to clear your space, your breath flow through you. 2 more. Nice, bring our Rakau to whakatā. Push your arms forward, take your step back, deep breath in. Nice. Push the Rakau forward and just bring your hands halfway down the Rakau, or to the point where you are kind of in an L shape. You're facing Papa Tuanuku, your legs are straight, and push your arms forward, and push your tailbone or the bottom of your spine, push it back, so push it away. So we're stretching all through our arms, all the way to the base, to our lower back. Legs are straight. We just open just to your capability. Right. Awesome, nice big breath in. Haki roto, haki waho. Take your hands further down the Rakau. Right, try and keep the legs straight just to where you are. These are always nice just to work on. Maybe next time it's a little bit deeper. Nice, kapai, toru, rua, tahi. Slowly coming back up to our whakatā, to our resting spot. Ngā Rakau up. Mihi ana ki a koutou. Left palm down and close, right palm up and open. Kapi tō karu, take a big breath in. Tuki nui te tuki, tuki roa te tuki, ko tuki nātu tēnei, tuki ko te tuki nā runga ue te mana kahi ngā tāne, ka tākoto kei raro kei ngā manu i rungi i raro tāwhiwhi te tuki nei, ka pa te tuki kei hawai ki kātapu ka noa tēnā te hau, ko te hau o tū. Te hau o tāwhiri mā te awāria ki runga wāria ki raro tākoto tūturu whakamoa ki a tīna. Tīna haumi e hui e, tai ki e. Ai au ki te whenua, ai au ki te rangi, ai au ki te tai au. Tihei mauri ora. Mihi ana ki a koutou. Mihi nui ana ki a koutou. Great acknowledgements for those who are coming in, to you that are coming in. Just starting to engage with things that keep ourselves balanced, because here balance, what is here will pulsate out into our whānau's communities, whoever is around us. Energy keeps moving. So we understand maintaining here is not only pivotal for our well-being, for our own well-being, but also for those that are around us. And we rise together, we shift, change, shift our conscious states together. Nō reira, beautiful to see everyone this morning. Have an awesome weekend, whānau, and we will see you all again come Monday. Mauri ora.